Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's your girl Niso. We're back at it again with another video. First and foremost, before I start anything, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who's been watching my videos. The fact that you guys take your time and it's so encouraging. Even the comments, I live for the comments, you guys. So I'm so happy for those who subscribed. Those few people who subscribed, I'm so happy, and you don't even understand how encouraging that is, and that really gives me more morale. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for that. And I also want to say special thanks to the ones who watched my previous video. It was actually quite hard for me to share that video, but you guys really supported me, and yeah, I just wanted to say that. Now moving right along, let's just get into the video today. So today we'll be talking about this phenomenon called imposter syndrome. Now you might be sitting there wondering, what is imposter syndrome? What is it? So I'll just give you the Wikipedia definition, which, I mean, come on guys, Wikipedia is the girl she thinks she is. So according to them, imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon or impostorism, is a psychological occurrence in which an individual doubts their skills, talents, or accomplishments and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. Yeah, so that's what imposter syndrome is, and the reason I'm talking about it, of course, is because I suffer from it a lot. I suffer from it from time to time, and I remember graduating from varsity, and the whole time I remember walking across to go get, I was so excited going into it, finally graduating. And then when I finally got they shook my hand and they gave me my certificate and I was done, I was just like, this can't be it. And then I moved from there, and it was like, am I really a doctor? And I remember I'd get frustrated if people, I felt like people were sort of ridiculing me for calling me doctor, and it really took months for it to settle in. I never used to introduce myself as Dr. Maduna or Dr. Kaniso, and even when I started working as an intern, it was am I really a doctor, or is someone gonna just come out of the blue and tell me that you're not really that? So yeah, if you have feelings like that with whatever that you, be it you're a student, wherever you are, you feel like you don't really belong even though you're there. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, how do I know that I'm suffering from imposter syndrome? How do I know that I have this, this is something that I'm suffering from? So firstly, you will go through something called the imposter cycle. The imposter cycle, basically, I'll just show it right here. You might have a new project or a new task, and from there you move on to from that you start getting anxiety, you start procrastinating whatever it is, or you over prepare because you're just I need to be perfect for this. And then after completing that said project, you get brief relief and a sense of accomplishment. So you don't really allow yourself to rest and okay, I'm done with this, I've completed this, I've achieved this. So from there, soon after, you start rationalizing, no, it can't have been, how have I graduated, or how have I really passed these exams? I was just lucky, somebody else would have done a better job. Despite the fact that you actually achieved something quite high, you still feel nah, I could have done it better, or it's not really, I don't really have the capability. From there, that's where you start you're seeing an increase in self-doubt, you're seeing an increase in anxiety, you start feeling like a fraud. You start feeling genuinely nah, someone is gonna come out and show me my true colors. Yeah, I'm not, someone will come out and point out all the mistakes that I've made, and that will just diminish the entire qualification that I have. So yeah, so if you've actually noticed yourself getting into some of these patterns, it's not a constant thing, but it's something that comes in bouts, and I feel like everyone in life at some point does go through it. So if this has happened to you before, then you've definitely gone through imposter syndrome at some point in your life. You might feel the need to be special, like you need to feel special or the best, like you feel like I need to be the best at all times, otherwise I'm not really doing the right thing. It's like you feel like it's called characteristics of a Superman or a Superwoman. So with this, you feel like, nah, I can't afford to be weak. I can't afford to show I can't look tired. I need to do everything. You can't say no to tasks because you feel like, nah, I need to overachieve. I need to do everything. And then another thing is the fear of failure. And I really suffer from that. I'd rather die than fail. Like, you know that feeling where you're just like, nah, I'd rather like give it, like but I'd rather like, this is the hill I will die on. I'm not gonna fail with this. Another thing that people who suffer from imposter syndrome do is that they deny their abilities or they discount any praise. So if someone comes to you and tells you, oh, you sing really well, oh my gosh, you're exceptional, you just look at them and feel like, nah, it can't be me, it can't possibly be me, you know? And you feel like, I'm talented, but I'm not that talented. It's like, no, so and so is more talented than me. You just want to push it away from you because you feel like you don't deserve it. It's feeling fear or guilt about success. So actually a lot of people with imposter syndrome will find themselves like performing below what you're actually capable of, because you feel like if you actually do the right thing, if you actually work within your full potential, you're gonna be too successful. So according to the research that I've done, and according to I can confirm it in my life, it's basically family expectations. So you find that you're from a family where they expect a lot from you, or they expect you to be the best, and then now you feel like no matter what, like I need to be that. If I'm not that, then it's just I failed in life. You could have overprotective parents or illegal guardians. So now if they shelter you, you start feeling like, I need to succeed because I need to please so and so. I need to please my mom. I need to please my dad. I need to please my guardian. Another thing that can cause it is graduate level coursework, which I've actually gone through. Like I recently defended a body of work that I did, and even now I'm just like, it can't be that I actually passed. I actually successfully defended it. And I literally have anxiety that someone is going to call me and be like, bro, that was just like preliminary. You haven't, like, you need to redo the whole thing. Okay, another reason could be your attribution style. So this is basically the way you attribute things in your life. So it's like your explanation for what happened, your attribution style is that it happened because of external factors, was stuff that happened outside of you and not because of your efforts and because of like your ability. Anxiety, depression, low trait self-esteem. So if you have a low self-esteem, you're most prone to doing this. Perfectionism, if you want everything to be perfect, then you're bound to think that it can never be enough because you're always trying to achieve perfection. So if you feel like everything you do attributes, you passing or you failing reflects directly on you, then you're most likely to feel imposter syndrome. 70% of people in their lifetime will experience this at some point, one way or the other. So there's nothing wrong with you. It's just something that happens to a lot of people actually. And yeah, so you're not weird for feeling this way. So now the question, how do you deal with something like this? Something that actually shakes you to the core. So firstly, you need to know that you're not alone. You're not the only one who thinks like this. You're not the only one who goes through these feelings. And you're not crazy for thinking like that. It's a normal thing. It's something, it's not a normal thing, but it's like something that happened. It's a common thing. That's the word. So it's a common thing. And a lot of people do feel the way you're feeling right now. Know your worth. Just understand that the fact that you are where you are because you are supposed to be where you are. You're not there by mistake. There are no mistakes in life. Well, there are mistakes in life, but like you're not one of them. The fact that you're where you are, even if things are not as 100% as they should be, you are not a mistake. Where you are is not a mistake. You achieving what you've achieved is actually, it's an amazing thing that should be enjoyed. So you need to understand that you really are the girl that you think you are. You really are the boy that you think you are, the man, the woman. You're who you think you are, man. You really are. And like, you deserve it. You deserve that job. You deserve that. You deserve passing that level. You deserve passing those exams. You deserve the money that you're getting from your business. You deserve the praise that you're getting and the recognition that you're getting. There's nothing wrong with you getting that. You prayed for it at some point in your life. So God has blessed you, and you should actually enjoy it and let it satisfy your heart. And in Psalm 139 verse 13 to 14, for you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. So you're not a mistake. Your existence is not a mistake. You are actually serving your purpose. The achievements you make are you serving your purpose, and you filling that space on earth. Write down your feelings, and write down or note the positive feedback that you get from people, and just put it in a little pocket, or actually literally, I would suggest literally writing it down. And then when in doubt, sit down and go back. It's gonna be hard at first, but like, sit down and go back to those words that people were able to say about you. Actively, out loud, hear yourself substituting these thoughts. So instead of saying, I'm never gonna finish this course, just say, you know what, I'll finish this course, and I'll finish it with the best that I can do. When you approach that thing with a positive attitude, then you're able to boost yourself, and your attribution turns from that extrinsic to that intrinsic. You stop thinking things rely on external factors or what happens in the world, and start realizing that some things are up to me, and if I work hard at that thing, it's gonna happen, because I truly believe I'm gonna succeed at it. I have a positive attitude about it, and yeah, I'm gonna be able to do this, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's where my video will come to an end. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that we work together to actually get to that positive attitude where we start realizing the amazing things that we can do as people, as individuals, and celebrating our achievements and being grateful for where you are and how far you've come. And I'll see you on the next video. Please don't forget to like the video, to comment down below what you think, or share your experience. Also, please do share down below, and you and I can have a conversation. Everyone else will join in, and don't forget to subscribe. If you're passing by, please do subscribe. Yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.